guys, it is Arika Misha. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. And as you guys can tell, I have a little background, just trying to change it up for you guys. If you click on the link in the description box of my second channel, I did do a video showing you how I created this lovely background. And yeah, so just, trying to change things up. Anyway, so let's get into today's video. And today, of course, I have my notes. I have the title of today's video, Be Still, Busybody. Now, I'm sure we all have been guilty of this, being so busy, that we're just lost because we're so busy doing so much, doing so many things. It's like sometimes I'm trying to do 20 things at once, So yeah, God spoke with me and God was dealing with me on this. I'm always, if, I know you guys don't really know me, but, I have family and friends that watch this video, my videos, and show me love and support. So, yeah, if you knew me, you'd know I am a busybody. I am that person. Like, I can't sit still. Like, I gotta be doing something. Like, when I'm home, I gotta be doing something. Like, I gotta be cleaning, I gotta be cooking, I gotta be doing something. And you know what? I've always been this way. Just busybody, can't sit still. So that's what God has been talking to me about. God was talking to me about, being less busy. Just being less busy. So I know I am guilty of that. But of course you guys know, and God knows, I make time to read my Bible, praying, fasting. God knows I do all that good stuff, But, even though I do all that, a lot of times, I do get busy doing other things. And a lot of times I'm just doing stuff that ain't even necessary, just busybody, and God was talking to me about that, being busy, and not only that, like sometimes we can be so busy getting distracted, by different things that's keeping us from, doing what God wants us to do. Sometimes we could be so busy doing everything but what God wants us to do. So true, because that's true. I am guilty of it. Sometimes I get so busy, I'm doing this, I'm doing that I don't even read my Bible. Oh, I'll read it later on. Or I read it this morning, so I don't have to read it today. Just so busy doing stuff. You know how it is, as parents, we're doing a million things. But we have to take time out for God. We have to give God his time. Just like we want God to give us his time, we got to give God his time too. Okay, I have here distractions. And I made a list of different distractions. You have family. Family can be a distraction. You have friends. Friends, they be calling you with the drama they got going on in their lives. Are you calling them to find out what's going on? So friends can be a distraction. Relationships. Come on, we all know relationships can be a big distraction. So trying to put our energy into a relationship, that could be a distraction. Your job, working too much, that could be a distraction. I understand. Hello, I know we all gotta work. You gotta work to pay your bills. I know that, but a lot of times we can get so busy, because I can remember a time where I was just doing so much overtime, trying to get that money, that by the time I got home and got situated, cooked, got the kids situated, I was too through. I was too tired to do anything. I was too tired to read my Bible. I was falling asleep praying. I'm telling you. I'm just giving y'all some examples, of how you can be so busy, so busy that God don't get his time. And of course we're human. We have our everyday lives, things that we got to do. But we have to make time for God. Don't be too busy where you can't give God his time. And like I said, I have been guilty of that. All right. I find myself getting busy and distracted by social media sometimes. Let me put my notes down, because yes, because I am a full-time content creator, whatever they call it, but I say ministry. I have 2 ministry channels and I upload to both of them every day. So I've told you guys that before. That's a lot of work that goes into the editing, the filming, the recording, around all the other things I have to do as a mother, as a parent, for my house, for my home, for my family, and like I said, all of that, as you can see, these are all the things that I get myself so busybody, doing, and God has to sit me down sometimes, he says, be still. Be still. You're doing too much. Be still. So, like I said, I myself, I have been busy of that. Social media, like I was talking about social media, you know, since I have 2 channels, I have 2 ministries, 2 platforms, you know, and I'm constantly on Instagram for both of them. I'm constantly on Facebook for both of them. I'm constantly on YouTube for both of them. So, you know, busy, just busy, busy, busy. And a lot of times I can get busy, you know, and I'm so busy doing what I want to do that God doesn't get his time. So, busy going here and busy going there. Oh, yeah. But see, me, I'm really not the type of person, like I'm not a busy, oh, gotta go out, gotta go shopping, gotta do this every day. I'm not that type of person. I've never been that type of person, thank God. I have never been busybody in that way where, oh, one day I'm going to your house, one day I'm going to her house, one day I'm going to his, one day I'm doing this, I'm going to her house, I'm going to his house, I'm going to their house. I've never been that type of person. I don't visit people's houses like that. I've never been busy in that area of my life. That's definitely God made me different in that way. He did. God, that I know it's God, because that's all I can say. God made me that way. I am not a busybody, like constantly gotta go. I mean, I go enough. My daughters, you know, I go enough with them. They want to meet up with their friends. You know, they want to hang out with their friends. You know, meet their friends at the mall, meet their friends for lunch or dinner, or, you know, something like that. That, of course, I do that. You know, me taking the girls out shopping or going to the grocery store. Y'all know, on my other channel, I do weekly grocery hauls. So, you know, like I said, I'm doing a lot, you know, but I'm really not the type of person where I go sit at people's houses all day and hang out. Nah, I did all that in middle school and high school. We did all that back in the days, hanging out with our friends. I am grown. I'm sorry. I'm just talking about me. I'm not talking about nobody else. I'm just talking about me. We're grown. We done did all that in high school. I did all that in high school. Hang out at my friend's house, stay nice, stay the weekend. I done done all that. I'm grown now with kids, a family. You know, of course I still make time to talk to my friends and stuff like that. But you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But yeah, you know, I do. I have been guilty of it. God have had to sit me down. I mean, I'm telling you, one time I got sick. I mean, real down sick. You know, of course, you guys already know what I'm dealing with. So, of course, you know, God will do that. He will sit you down when you are just too busy for him, too busy doing this, too busy doing that, not giving God his time. You know, sometimes God got to force us. God got to get us in a situation where, you know, we got to give him time. You know, and a lot of times it takes trials and tribulations. Like if we really going through, oh, I gotta read my Bible, I gotta read my word, I gotta talk to God. You know what I'm saying? And that happens too, because I've experienced that too. Sometimes God wants us to be still, listen to him, and listen to his voice only. You know, that I know that is true. That is definitely true. I have experienced that with God. I have experienced that where, you know, God just wants to talk to me about something. And you know, sometimes I could be so busy doing that, and God is like trying to tell me something, but I'm so busy I can't even hear. It's like he's talking to me and I'm busy, and he's like, I'm talking to you, I'm trying to tell you something. You too busy. And that's true. I'm telling you, I'm just speaking from experience. Too busy for God. I gotta do that video. Too busy for God. Oh no, I don't never want to be too busy for God. I definitely don't want to be too busy for God, because you know why? I don't want God to be too busy for me. Because when I need God to be there. God, I need you. I need God to be there. So yeah, that's what God has been talking to me about, guys. Don't get too busy where God doesn't get his time. You don't give God his time and talk to God and read your word and pray. You know, don't let yourself get so busy that, you know, God isn't getting the time that he deserves. You know, because like I said, I don't want God to be too busy for me, so I'm not going to be too busy for him. Have I been guilty of it? Yes, I have. So that's what God was talking to me about. God was talking to me about work on that. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to work on that. I have been working on it, you know. I've been doing a lot better, you know. I just thank God so much for being God all by himself. I do. God is so good. God is so amazing. So, all right, guys, I just wanted to come and share that with you, what God has been talking to me about today. Actually, for the last couple of days, God's been talking to me about that, and he did want me to share that. You know, don't get too busy for God. because we don't want God to get too busy for us. So make time for God because he is number one. So alright guys, don't forget to go in that description box, click on the link to my second channel. This is Arika Misha. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks guys.